speaking in his signature style. Welcome to Howard's Opinion, the most incisive and provocative sports podcast in the business. I'm your host, Howard, and we're delighted to have you join us today as we delve into the wild world of sports. As we embark on this journey, let's take a look at some of the most intriguing stories that will shape the sports landscape in the year to come. Now, I know what you're thinking. What's the biggest news in sports? Well, my friends, it seems like Lane Kiffin and Nico Iamaleava are going to be making headlines in 2026. Yes, you heard that right. These two larger-than-life figures will be dominating the airwaves with their antics on and off the field. But that's not all. We've also got Caitlin Clark and Angela Reese engaging in a celebrity UFC match, Shohei Ohtani driving a Toyota to a top 10 finish in the Daytona 500, and Tennessee and Texas agreeing to play a men's basketball game at Bristol Motor Speedway in 2028. It's going to be a wild ride, folks. And if that's not enough, we've got Lane Kiffin announcing an X account for his new imaginary pet cat, Tigger. Because, why not? And let's not forget about the NCAA ruling that football players' pants can't be shorter than 3 inches above the knee. I mean, what's next? As we navigate this complex and often absurd world of sports, one thing is certain: it's going to be a thrilling ride. From the World Axe Throwing League tournament drawing a larger television audience than 3 NBA playoff games to Oklahoma place kicker Tate Sandell filing a lawsuit challenging the NCAA ruling on pants length for football players, we'll be covering it all. So sit back, relax, and get ready to dive into the most fascinating sports news of the year. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion, folks. We're diving into the world of sports now, and I've got a fascinating piece to share with you all. It's about the Detroit Lions and the eternal optimism versus pessimism debate among their fans. Mitch Albom, a renowned sports journalist, has penned an intriguing article that categorizes Lions fans into 3 distinct types: the optimistic fan, the realist, and the same old Lions fan. Now, let's delve into the psyche of these fans. The optimistic fan believes that every season brings new hope, that the team will finally turn the corner and achieve greatness. They see the potential in their players, the coaching staff, and the front office. On the other hand, we have the realist, who acknowledges that the NFL is a competitive landscape where windows of opportunity open and close quickly. They understand that other teams are also striving to win, and that the Lions must be at the top of their game every week to succeed. And then there's the same old Lions fan, who has been disillusioned by years of disappointment and heartbreak. They believe that the team is cursed, that it's doomed to repeat the same patterns of failure, no matter how promising the roster may look. This type of fan sees gray skies everywhere, and their pessimism can be overwhelming at times. As I read through Albom's article, I couldn't help but think about the parallels between sports fandom and life itself. We all have our own struggles, our own disappointments, and our own cynics who tell us that things will never get better. But it's how we respond to those challenges that defines us as individuals. So, which type of fan are you? Are you an eternal optimist, a pragmatic realist, or a cynical, same-old Lions fan? Perhaps you're a mix of all 3, depending on the situation. Whatever your perspective may be, one thing is certain: being a sports fan is a roller coaster ride of emotions, full of twists and turns that keep us coming back for more. As we explore the complexities of fandom, I'm reminded of the wise words of a great philosopher who once said, "The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall." For Lions fans, and indeed for all sports enthusiasts, this quote serves as a powerful reminder that even in the face of adversity, there's always hope for a better tomorrow. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion, folks. As we wrap up today's show, I want to dive into a fascinating narrative that's been unfolding in the world of football. The Chicago Bears, once a team mired in mediocrity, have been making waves with their impressive play, and it's not just their fans who are taking notice. Retired All-Pro offensive lineman and CBS sports analyst Kyle Long has been singing their praises, and I've got to say, His insights are spot on. Long's comments about the Bears being a team of destiny resonated deeply with me. After being dragged through the mud last season, this team has shown remarkable resilience and determination. The addition of Caleb Williams, the #1 draft pick, has been a game-changer, and General Manager Ryan Poles' savvy moves, including acquiring All-Pro offensive guard Joe Thuney from the Chiefs, have paid dividends. What I find particularly intriguing is Long's comparison of the Bears to last year's Washington Commanders. Both teams have demonstrated an uncanny ability to win close games, with the Bears' victories often coming down to the wire. This penchant for drama has made them a compelling watch, and Long's assertion that they're a better team than the Commanders were last year is well taken. As someone who's followed the NFL for years, I can appreciate the significance of this moment for Chicago fans. The Bears faithful have endured their fair share of disappointment, but this season has brought a renewed sense of hope and excitement. Long's message to fans is spot on. Appreciate this moment, because it can slip away quickly. As we close out today's show, I'm reminded that the NFL is a league of parity, where teams can rise and fall rapidly. The Bears' success is a testament to the power of smart decision-making, talented players, and a bit of luck. So, let's savor this moment, Chicago fans, because as Kyle Long so aptly put it, time waits for nobody. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep your head in the game.